How many of you people in front of me right now have ever had cheers or goosebumps or a joy rush, anything that music has caused your body to react? Should be almost everybody here, of course. You'd like to experience that as often as you could, possibly. Well, this is the essence of the alumni choir. And the people have ranged from a graduate of 1949 until in the 1980s. And they come together because it feels so good. Now, why does it feel good? Because we know that we have a body, and we have a soul, and we have a spirit. And the spirit can be with a small s, or the spirit can be with a capital S. And we believe that when we get together as an ensemble, it's feeding us. Yes, in some ways the body, in some ways the soul, but truly the spirit. Now, Martin Luther says that the chief way of feeding the spirit is through the word. We all agree, I'm sure. However, he goes on to say, music is second only to the word. All right? And as these people are singing sacred texts mainly, plus the word, and joining that with music, of course it feels good. Most of these people are alums from about the 1970s. A lot of them are grandparents, and some are have families of their own. But what is so interesting, we started our trip in Yosemite. How many of you have come out of that valley, and I mean the tunnel, and all of a sudden, there's Yosemite? Well, it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. All right? Now, these people felt that they would come back. See, we rehearsed up there for 4 days. They would come back and rehearse, but if they were pastors, they would leave and go home and preach. And if they were doctors, some of them would go home. Well, why would they spend that money to come out here? Because it felt so good. And so that's what you're witnessing tonight.